How wild are your DMs now?
Well, I try not to like look at all the DMs that be coming. Yeah. But there do be some people trying to slide in my DMs.
Y'all, the internet is on fire right now. What just exploded online has people asking one terrifying question. What was really happening inside Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's marriage? Because according to what recently surfaced, the story the public believed for years might not be the real one at all. For a long time, fans believed they were watching the perfect celebrity marriage. Cameras showed luxury homes, thriving businesses, smiling family photos, and a relationship that looked almost untouchable. From the outside, everything appeared polished and successful. But now, a completely different narrative is beginning to surface. And it's coming from someone who is never afraid to say what others won't. Tasha K. During a recent live stream, Tasha K made comments that immediately sent shockwaves across social media. She suggested that what may have been happening behind closed doors in Kandi and Todd's relationship could be far more complicated than the public ever realized. According to the claims she discussed, tension had reportedly been building for a long time, long before fans began noticing possible cracks in the marriage. The moment those remarks hit the internet, everything exploded. Twitter threads, YouTube breakdowns, and TikTok reactions started flooding timelines within minutes. People began revisiting old interviews, past rumors, and moments from reality television that suddenly seemed to hint at something deeper happening beneath the surface. Because if even a small portion of the speculation circulating online turns out to be true, it could completely reshape how fans view the story of Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. What once looked like a glamorous celebrity love story may have been hiding uncomfortable tensions quietly growing behind the scenes. Now, the biggest question circulating across social media is simple. Is the truth about their private life finally starting to leak out? If the whispers online continue gaining momentum, this situation.
What I will say, I am a little afraid of going into this next phase of life dating and single.
Yeah.
Because I already know.
Y'all, the moment those whispers started spreading online, people assumed it was just another round of celebrity gossip. After all, rumors about relationships in Hollywood seem to appear almost every week. But this time, something felt different. The conversation didn't begin with random blogs or anonymous posts. Instead, it came from a voice that has built a reputation for stirring the pot and asking the questions many others avoid, Tasha K. And when her latest live stream started circulating across social media, viewers quickly realized she wasn't simply repeating old rumors. She was pointing towards something deeper. According to what she hinted at, the public image of Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker might not have fully matched what was happening behind closed doors. For years, their marriage looked like one of the strongest partnerships in reality television. Fans saw thriving business ventures, happy family moments, luxury vacations, and the image of a couple who seemed to succeed both professionally and personally. But as with many celebrity relationships, the cameras only capture part of the story. What audiences see on screen is often carefully presented, leaving many private moments out of the spotlight. Now, speculation spreading across the internet suggests that tensions may have been quietly building for a long time. As the conversation grows, some viewers have started revisiting older interviews and past statements, searching for clues that things may not have been as smooth as they once appeared. One particular clip from Kandi herself has recently resurfaced, and it's quickly becoming a major topic of discussion online.
I have been in my past, but that don't mean I want to do that with somebody on day one of meeting them. And I don't want people to think like, oh, just...
I have been open in my past, but that doesn't mean I want to do that with somebody on day one of meeting them. And I don't want people to think that just because I've done certain things in my life, that defines who I am now. At first glance, the comment seemed harmless. Kandi Burruss was simply speaking about dating, trust, and how people sometimes misunderstand her personality. She appeared to be explaining that past experiences don't necessarily reflect what someone wants in the present. However, once the clip began circulating again in the middle of this new controversy, many viewers started interpreting it differently. Suddenly, people were asking whether the openness she referenced might have created misunderstandings or even tension within her own marriage to Todd Tucker. Relationships in the public eye often come with unique pressures. When private conversations, bedroom dynamics, or personal preferences are discussed openly in interviews or television appearances, those details can quickly spiral into speculation. What might once have been a private matter between two people can suddenly become a public narrative, one that millions of viewers analyze, debate, and reinterpret. According to discussions now spreading across social media, some fans believe that this kind of openness may have gradually blurred the line between what should remain private and what becomes part of public entertainment. When those boundaries start to fade, trust can easily become fragile. As the online conversation continued to grow, more pieces of past interviews began resurfacing. Another moment from that same discussion soon caught the attention of viewers who were already trying to connect the dots and understand the bigger picture.
My life where I got an adult toy line.
Right.
You think we finna break out the toys on the first date?
Okay.
Or I have an adult toy line. Do you think we're going to break out the toys on the first date? That's the thing. In its original context, the comment was clearly meant to push back against assumptions about Kandi Burruss's personal life. She was explaining that just because she owns an adult toy brand and speaks openly about intimacy, doesn't mean those topics define how she approaches relationships. However, once the clip began circulating again during the current controversy, it reignited debates about how public discussions of intimacy can shape the way relationships are perceived. Some fans argued that Kandi has always been transparent about her personality and her business ventures, and that honesty should never be turned into criticism. Others, however, began questioning whether that same openness might have unintentionally created pressure within her marriage to Todd Tucker. Meanwhile, as the clip spread across YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, the online conversation only grew louder. Viewers started revisiting moments from past seasons of reality television, carefully analyzing interactions between Kandi and Todd that once seemed ordinary, but now appeared more complicated when viewed through the lens of current speculation. This is where the story becomes even more layered. According to the claims that sparked the debate in the first place, the tension between the couple may not have appeared suddenly. Instead, some observers believe it could have been building quietly over time, through small misunderstandings, shifting expectations, and the unique stress that comes with living a marriage under constant public scrutiny. When a relationship becomes both a personal partnership and a public storyline, the pressure can be overwhelming. Every comment, every interview, and every business venture connected to intimacy suddenly becomes something the entire world feels entitled to analyze. That kind of attention alone can create distance between partners. If the whispers now circulating online are even partially accurate, some observers believe emotional distance may have slowly formed between Kandi and Todd long before fans suspected anything was wrong. What continues to fuel the conversation, however, are comments hinted at by Tasha K during her live stream. She suggested that the issue may not simply be about public perception. Instead, she implied that certain dynamics within the relationship might have created situations neither partner initially expected to face. Those remarks were enough to ignite a wildfire of speculation across social media. Within hours, thousands of posts appeared as viewers debated whether the claims were exaggerated gossip or whether they were touching on something that had quietly been discussed behind the scenes for years. Some fans quickly defended Kandi, pointing out that she has always been unapologetically open about her life and career. Others wondered whether that openness might have brought unintended consequences into the relationship itself. Amid all the noise, one thing became clear. The internet was no longer simply discussing a celebrity marriage. Instead, people were trying to piece together a puzzle, one interview clip, one resurfaced comment, and one new allegation at a time. What made the story even more explosive wasn't just the resurfaced interviews or the heated online debates. It was the implication that the public may have only seen the polished version of a relationship that could have been facing far more complicated dynamics behind the scenes. And if the speculation continues gaining momentum, the questions surrounding what really happened inside Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's marriage may only grow louder. Because once the internet begins digging into a story like this, it rarely stops until every possible detail has been pulled into the spotlight.
That's the thing. Oh my God.
To do normal stuff,
Yes.
go to the movies, amusement parks. I'm chill, but yes, of course, there's times
I like to do normal stuff, go to the movies, visit amusement parks. I'm pretty chill. But yes, of course, there are times when I like to be a little spicy in the bedroom. At first, the clip seemed like a casual and harmless statement. After all, Kandi Burruss has always been known for speaking openly about her personality and her business ventures. However, when the clip resurfaced online during the current debate, many viewers began interpreting it differently. Some started seeing it as an example of how public discussions about intimacy had become closely tied to her public identity. That's where the conversation began to grow more complicated. While many fans defended Kandi's openness, others argued that when private aspects of life become part of a public brand, it can sometimes create unexpected pressure inside a relationship. In Hollywood, image can quickly become everything. Reality television often blurs the line between entertainment and real life, making viewers feel as though they truly know the couples they watch on screen. Fans form opinions, take sides, and sometimes assume they understand relationship dynamics that only the people involved actually experience. When a marriage is constantly surrounded by cameras, commentary, and public speculation, even small misunderstandings can start to feel amplified. Some observers online suggested that the situation may not have been about a single moment or comment. Instead, they believe tension might have built slowly over time as a result of living a relationship under constant public observation. Others pointed out that both Kandi and Todd Tucker have long balanced multiple pressures at once. Business ventures, television production, family responsibilities, and public expectations can create a complicated environment where personal relationships exist under extraordinary scrutiny. When those pressures quietly accumulate, emotional distance can sometimes grow without either partner fully realizing it.